On our tour with Killswitch Engage, we were on our way from Orlando to Fort Lauderdale. Our transmission light came on, so we stopped to get it looked at close to the venue in Fort Lauderdale.
We ended up dropping about $1,500 on the van, things that we think are necessary or we're told are necessary to get things back to where they need to be.
We ended up unloading our trailer into a pickup truck of a guy that actually worked at the shop, seeing as our van and our trailer weren't going to be able to get out of the shop in time to make it to the show that night. So he drove us to the show. I sat in the bed of the truck myself, holding a lot of the gear in place because there was no door in the back. Made it to the show, played it, it was fine. Our van ended up being fixed for the night, got driven back to the venue, so we were able to load back up into the van that night. Then when we left to go to Jacksonville.
We got about 50 miles north, and Brett pulls over. We see smoke just coming out, billowing out in the rearview mirror. We pull over, and there's just transmission fluid all over the undercarriage, just sprayed all over.
Got us towed back to the same garage, where pretty much we're told that a small mistake had been made, and you know, it was going to be able to be fixed.
2 days later, we missed our show in Jacksonville. We missed the show in Richmond, Virginia. And we're like, well, we need to make a decision. We can't wait around and get so far back on this tour. So we ended up having to rent a van from IndieGoGo and hope that we'd deal with it later.
Ended up driving pretty much 24 hours straight from Miami back up to Syracuse, where our next show was with Killswitch.
We pile in the van, we hook it up to our trailer, we go to the grocery store and we get enough food and water to last us 24 hours because the drive is going to be 24 hours from Miami to Syracuse, New York. We sped, we didn't, we just rotated, we got gas, nobody was allowed to poo, you had to pee in a bottle, and if you didn't have food in the van, you didn't eat. So we have a day off in Cleveland, we come home, we rest up. Brett gets a frickin' kidney stone. So we have to cancel our show in Pittsburgh, the only show, it was like a one-off where we headlined. We had to cancel the show because he had a kidney stone. We took him to the ER.
We ended up missing, unfortunately, the headliner in Pittsburgh because pretty much spent the entire night in the hospital with Brett in excruciating pain, trying to get him meds, trying to get him fixed up because he had these terrible kidney stones.
We were lucky enough to be able to get him drugged up enough to get up to Canada for the Guelph date. But right before we crossed the border into Canada,
realized something goofy was going on with the trailer tire. Looked like it had actually been running just on the axle, no bearings, everything like that. The bearing cap had fallen off for a long time. It was red hot, just grease everywhere.
I'm just like, well, we're screwed. This trailer's not going anywhere. So we drove very slowly through Buffalo to Pat's parents' house, dropped the trailer off.
So as of now, we've unloaded everything out of this trailer. The boys have gone to a U-Haul to get another one. So now we'll have a rental van and a rental trailer. And maybe we'll be in Canada by in time for sound check.
So yeah, we're out of trailer, we're out of van, and yeah, we're a nationally touring band without a van and trailer. We're going to be spending half of our time living in this vehicle, and over the past couple months and being on Killswitch Engage, which is a very high caliber metal tour, and we finally toured with large successful bands, and seeing how they travel, we realized that the whole 15-year-old van and tiny trailer without fenders and stuff isn't really going to cut it anymore, because if that breaks down and we miss dates and we let down hundreds, hopefully maybe someday thousands of fans, then that's not professional and that's not good. We've got a really solid tour coming up with Protest of Hero, Architects, and the Kindred, and we need to get it figured out quick. So we're launching an IndieGoGo to raise money for a new van and either a new trailer or putting money into the trailer that's completely shot in a driveway in Buffalo. Probably a new one, let's be honest.
Hoping that with the support of you guys that we will be able to get back out and do what we do best and do what we love to do, which is play music.
Any amount you're able to contribute is going to go towards that total goal, that end goal, and we appreciate it. Whether it's 50 cents, I don't think you can donate 50 cents. Let's say $1. If it's $1, $100, $1,000, and we're not expecting $1,000 or $100 donations. I'm just saying that if like maybe the lead singer of Nickelback feels like donating, help us reach our goal. And we're very thankful for any help that we do get. Check out the perks. We got some good perks, and thank you very much for checking out this video.